I had a relative of mine who liked to drink. I mean, she loved to drink her vodka and orange juices, and she, she had emphysema. She had arthritis. I mean, she had some shit that sometimes the medicine didn't do the job for her. So she started to hit the bottle. You know what I mean? My aunt drank fucking heavy. Would stumble and fall into shit. Walk around, talk, and not know what she's talking about because she was mixing, her sleeping pills with her alcohol. She was, buying pills from other people that had stronger stuff that she didn't have because she didn't really need that. And so she started getting addicted to that, and Klonopins, Percocets, even extra strength Tylenol, Somas, fucking Ambien, she had all that shit, man. She was like, 295 pounds. She was almost 300 pounds. She's red hair. She had, on her bed, she had pillows, a lot of pillows. She had little plastic tubs and containers that she kept all of her medicine in, her cigarettes, her weed pipe. I mean, all that shit stayed in her little bucket on her bed because that's where she spent 95% of her time was in her bedroom and on her bed. And I'm telling this story because, I know somebody, that's on the same road that my aunt was on. And I'm posting this video because I know this person will end up seeing it. And I just want to say that, I met this person, close to a year ago. And, I like this individual. She's been really nice to me, done a lot of good things for me, giving me the opportunity to, shower and, cook my food, and in return, I do a ton for her and the fam. I do the cooking, I do the laundry, I go to the supermarket, I pick up medicine. I've been known to take the kid to school when I got to take the kid to school. So, I'm really concerned about my friend who is on that same highway that my aunt and my cousin went down. And it's kind of it's sad because I know what's gonna happen. All right, I know what is in this person's future, and the beautiful blue skies and the beautiful palm trees, and and the family that this person has is something that this person is going to end up leaving. Going to be gone. And only that person's spirit and soul will be able to look down upon the family, because the core that person is living inside of, and gets up and goes and gets something to eat, and hugs her daughter, and says hello to her good friends that care about her every day, is people that she's gonna not be able to speak to anymore, and those people are not gonna be able to speak to her. All right, so I don't want this person to live in denial about what's going on in this person's life, because what's going on in this person's life right now is 100% totally negative. You're hurting yourself. You don't want to do that. I'm witnessing it. I'm seeing it every day, and I'm seeing it get worse. You know what I mean? There's periods. There's days during the month, and there's periods where this person is okay, is fine. You know what I mean? But then you got other people in the surrounding area that contribute to, the negativity, and I'm gonna, confront that person later on. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's right for me to voice my opinion on something that's 100% true and have other people shit on it. Like it ain't, like, like, you just don't be in denial about what it is that I talk about, man. Don't act like what I'm talking about is just fucking bullshit and let it go in your left ear and right out your fucking right ear. Because I'm speaking 100% fucking truth. I have a friend that I know I am going to walk in that room one of these days, and that person's not going to be breathing, that person's eyes are going to be shut, and that person's going to be cold and stiff. And when I try to open that person's mouth to see, if there's any air coming out of it, I'm going to find a bunch of food and some throw up inside that person's mouth. That's what's going to happen. Because when you lay in your bed and you eat laying down chicken and fucking rice, and you're not sitting up to where that shit can go down properly, you're going to end up choking on your fucking food, and you're going to end up fucking dying for suffocating because the food went down into your fucking lungs and you can't breathe. So, when I say I know what's going to happen, I just told you what's going to happen. All right. So, I don't want nobody to be mad at me. What I want you to do is wake up, sit there for a few seconds, take a look at your bucket, take a look at all your shit, and think about what you put in your body and what you drink into your fucking stomach. That counter reacts with all the medicine that you put into your body. You know what it equals in the long run? Death. Look it up. If you think I'm bullshitting, take a look. Look it up on the internet. What happens when you combine sleeping medication along with alcohol? Your life comes to an end. You fuck around and you have a heart attack and you die. Now, due to the fact that it's very hard to drain some blood out of this person, because it's hard to hit a vein, I'm pretty sure they don't know whether or not this person could possibly end up having a small, or might have a small case of some heart disease. Or, a spot on your liver. You got to think about that, especially in your 50s. When we're at this age, this is the age where we need to take care of ourselves. If not, that last 20 to 25 that we're trying to see, 50 to maybe 70, maybe 75, that's making it 25, is a blessing from the Lord above if you can make it to 80. 75, 80, man, and you're still walking and talking and doing good, and you don't have no surgeries, you haven't had no, gallbladder removal or anything of that matter. Any type of surgeries that can slow you down. You want to live as long as you can, and you want to stay as healthy as long as you can. Now, what I used to tell my aunt is, think about your family. It's on the back of your shirt. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, so you want to, I told my aunt, I said, when your family comes over here every day, you should hug them and give them a kiss. Hug them and give them a kiss, because today could be the day, or tonight could be the night. I used to fuck with her because I was being truthful with her. And you know what, and it happened. I went there, had my coffee, went up in the room, said, Aunt Sally, what's up? Yo, girl, time to get up. I knew it. As soon as I looked at the blanket on her ribs and her stomach and I ain't see it moving from breathing, I knew it. I knew she was dead. Died in the middle of the night. Opened up the motherfucking mouth. She had fucking steak all tucked down around her teeth and in the side of her face. When the medics came in, they reached in and they pulled with like a pair of plastic tweezers. They pulled a fucking chunk of meat out the size of a fucking big ass burger, stuck down in her throat. She couldn't swallow it and she couldn't get it back up, and she was breathing, they said. And every time she did that, she sucked it down further and further. It closed over top of her windpipe and she suffocated and died. End of the story.